So first of all, it was just awesome to go as a couple. And that was so much fun. I had always known that I was intuitive, but I had a lot of fear around it. So I thought this might be a good opportunity for me to sort of, open up and see, what could really happen for me. And I was so blown away by it was like an activation that happened. It was a vibrational energy that happened to me. It was kind of like a tuning fork. It was like the tuning fork got hit, and it just kept getting louder and louder and louder. And I learned, I started opening up to channeling, which I had no idea that I could do. My intuitive went crazy. It was so much fun, incredibly empowering. Mm-hmm. And one of the things that happened was I kind of found this new passion that I had no idea about, and it changed the direction of my life. And because I was kind of, I knew something else was supposed to happen for me, and I knew I kind of wanted to help people, but I didn't know how. And I now have a very successful spiritual coaching business, and I use my channeling and I use my intuitive every day with my clients. It's spectacular. I highly recommend it. For me, it was like, I called it, it's like Hogwarts, for spiritual and psychic explorations. So totally fun. And I couldn't believe what happened to him.
So you dragged this guy along with you, basically.
Dragged him along with me.
Now, tell us about that experience, Jay.
Oh, Mark, it's Sheila. This was, I thought I was just filling in, there was exercises going on about what are your psychic abilities, and you were putting us through some different things. And I thought, well, okay, I'm just going to be a nice guy and go along with this thing. And I'm going to just try to keep up with everybody, because everybody else in the room obviously knows more about this than I do. And what I discovered is that I was hitting on every channel. I was hitting on everything to do with my psychic abilities that I didn't know I had. And I was lining things up in a way that was so effortless and so fun. And it was really an amazing thing for me. But I discovered some powers I didn't know I had. Now, the result of that is I use it all the time now. When I speak to an audience, I feel that I can feel them. I can feel who out there is connecting with me and who is connecting with the information and could use a couple more minutes on a subject. And that's where I go. The audience is kind of telling me what they want. And boy, is that fun? That is just the best there is. And I'm using it every day in everything, from how I teach connecting skills and things, and that has to do with, of all things, it has to do with empathetic listening. Well, empathetic listening is right down the middle of the highway on this, so if anybody's thinking about doing this, you're doing yourself a huge favor to go check it out.
And it's so much fun. It was the kickoff for both of us to spiritually open up and continue in all the other mentoring.
Yep.
It was huge. We loved it.
Well, we loved having you there, and it is fun, and we have so much fun together as a group. So
it changes your life. It changed ours.